Yo, bro. Currently, Thursday. Got coursework due next week, Tuesday. It's a group coursework. And yeah, getting on with it. Obviously, we've got different parts that we're doing, but time's ticking up now. So I got to finish up on my part. Not that I didn't do it in advance, but just making sure it's a cool and great standard because you've got two feedbacks on it. So yeah, just trying to finish it up, just finishing up now. But yeah, I'm at a stage at the moment where I'm plateaued. It's like I'm tired in the sense where it's coursework, you get me, but it has to be done. And where it's a group task, it's like where we're doing different parts, it's like even the fatigue of thinking, rah, is everyone's part adequate enough? Like me, like in my previous like team tasks, like in year one and year two, saw that I took kind of like a control role in it. Not control, but more of like a director, like a thinking like, oh yeah, is everyone's doing their job well and them kind of things. And yeah, semi done like this year. And yeah, just have to focus on my part at the end of the day. And then once I've done with my part, then I can take in everyone else's part to a full extent, because it's like you can't direct people what to do on something that you haven't done yourself. So yeah, just planning on finishing this now. I've got a lesson tomorrow online, but I don't think I'm going to that. I'm gonna do this work. And yeah, I'm gonna keep this vlog updated on that journey of getting this done. So we done the first bit of what you're supposed to do is the next day, and I'm happy about that. And now, like, to get a bit of a break in terms of like, even though I got a break because I had some sleep and so forth, it's like now that I finished the bit today that I was aiming for, and I've still got more to do today. Now it's time to do some cleaning up. So yeah, just gonna clear up the house just to get my mind off this kind of and put it on something else for a bit, so I can come back a bit more clear and so forth, mentally and so forth. But yeah, man, it don't stop, and it's good it don't stop. But it's just about managing the fact it don't stop, and yeah, this is part of managing it. So I'm gonna do some cleaning up and get back to it. Cool, so we've completed the task we set out to do today regarding coursework, but we still got a bit more to do. It's funny how it's like what I've learned, it's like you have to be the master of, you have to control your destiny, like so much. It's like I asked in the group chat, because it's like a business management group chat, and I asked in the group chat regarding the part that I'm doing, and I asked them if they knew what to do or how to do it, or like that particular part. One response in the whole group chat, and everyone's doing the same core module. So where I'm constantly giving value is that I have to know that I've got this aspect of myself that needs to be attended to, like this aspect of needing to do my thing, my degree, my studies, you get me? Instead of focusing on the students so much, know that I need to be a bit more conservative in my approach with my energy. And I touched on that last year too, but yeah, just in general, stuff like that. And as a student called me, imagine, student in that same group chat called me asking for help. And then I clocked, rah, you're in the same group chat as me. And that means that they saw the message too. So just constantly giving that the value, and I need to be getting it back. So yeah, even with this group task, it's like one of the members didn't know what to do until this week, and it's due next week. So yeah, it's just constant learning experiences, isn't it? So it's all good, but still got things to do within the task, and I've got to balance out the union work. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy weekend, a good busy weekend, a productive weekend. Tomorrow, gonna transition to my other module, which is due the week after, next week. So, and I haven't started it yet. So to do that, I'm gonna go to a museum regarding that course, direct and digital marketing, so I can see in person what's happening, and yeah, just see, add more context to what I'm writing about. For now though, we're done with this module for today, and we're going to a different module. Alright, so that's the sunrise work done. It's currently 9:43 now. So you see the time we started and the time that we finished. during that time I ate, when I was eating, watched some videos. Yeah, so it's like I did the work within the time period. It wasn't all at the same time, but it was within that time period. So yeah, happy about that. Now we can get some fresh air, go out for a walk or something, because you haven't been out from yesterday. So once you do that, we can bang on with the next task. You get me? So yeah, serious stuff now. It's nice. I'm enjoying it. It's like you enjoy it once you get the hang of it. So yeah, just getting over that initial phase, and then once you're there, it's just so yeah. But I'm gonna go and get ready to get some fresh air and go for a walk or something. So I just finished the tour. And yeah, you actually aren't allowed to record in there, so I stopped recording. Yeah, they do allow you to take pictures though, so that's cool. But yeah, it was nice to go there and get some context. There was a nice woman there who told me about the particular collection I was looking for. So I saw the actual painting that I'm doing the assignment on, so that was nice. And yeah, probably gonna come back because I missed out on a tour. It's like 10 people per like slot, and that's like one slot every day. So yeah, probably gonna come back for that just to see what's going on. But it was cool in general. Imagine that was the actual house of the person. So yeah, it's interesting how they've renovated it and so forth. But yeah, that's that. One thing I did observe though when I was there is that where I would have targeted to like Gen Z just for the sake of it, like target the digital marketing plan to Gen Z. It's like the demographic there is quite like either millennial or older people. So yeah, taking that into consideration just to make it more efficient, that's probably who I'm going to be targeting and seeing the best tools for them, rather than trying to bring in a whole new generation. Millennials, older people, or adults with their families. It's not just young people just going there casually. So yeah, just to keep it efficient and so forth, just target adults basically. And yeah, so I'm gonna do that and make sure I do it well. Yeah, that's what I was gonna. That's what I was calling you for. I was gonna say how, like, those are just there just in case you didn't get to do it, because I don't wanna sacrifice the coursework in case you didn't understand it or something. So those are there just in case. But I was gonna say, if you have you got any other proposals? So that's why it's important that we all knew what we was doing. But it's due Tuesday, so it's we've gone past that anyway, so it's fine. But I was gonna suggest is like, did you want to do the introduction and conclusion? Obviously, it's cool because you're an individual and everyone's different, and it's good that everyone's different. But it's like when we was in class or anything, there was no communication about yeah, I'm stuck on this. It was just you're in your own space, and it's like after lesson, it's just after lesson. So yeah, in future, just come and talk to the group and say what's going on in person rather than in text, for example, if you're personally struggling that bit. But it's yeah, that's just my only observation. But it's cool in general. It's a good experience and so forth, and we've got work down, so it's all right. And yeah, we still got contributions to do. So yeah, it'll be a great task. Just do the conclusion, and yeah, we'll go from there. Cool. So it's Sunday now, Sunday evening, and yeah, this is my third topic within my realm of courseworks for this term. And yeah, it's like we just made a start. Like we've been having a lot of like writer's block in terms of figuring out what to write, but I feel like just the fact I gave it time and know like what aspects I need to put in now, it's like yeah, just whiz through this throughout next week from Monday till Thursday, so we can get feedback on Friday. As you saw from that call, it was like that's to do my group coursework that's due literally on Tuesday. And like one of the people in my group, it's like they didn't know what they had to do until last week, and it's due next week. And yeah, just due to lack of communication and so forth, which is what you got to factor in with different personality traits in regards to doing group coursework and so forth. So I understand that. But yeah, where it's impacting us all to make sure everything's patterned. So what I did that person's part, and I just recommended them do the conclusion introduction. So yeah, that should be cool. But I'm signing off for today now. Been on the computer since Friday. And yeah, it's been a good couple days just getting on with what I have to get on with. But yeah, I hope like one thing about going to university, if it's one thing or a couple things I'm taking away from this experience, is that no one can take away this, what I've had to do for this, from me, you get me? So like when I go into like the business environments, when I venture out and I do my business and so forth, it's like this will come like it's like I know how to be driven, like focused, diligent in a way, you get me? I know how to stick at something and make sure that I figure it out, you get me? Like this is what these courses have taught me. So yeah, just taking the theory into practice, and I feel like it's very practical in a sense where you learn through the theory of how to deal with certain things mentally and so forth. And yeah, so it's a good experience and so forth. But yeah, signing off now. I've got work at the SU in the SU on tomorrow morning. So yeah, before lesson. So yeah, signing off now. Still at uni Monday, as I said, I had union, the job, and then uni, and then the union, and now finished that hour and 53 minutes ago. Now it's gone up to 6:53. But yeah, we're still on the coursework grind for tomorrow because it's due tomorrow. And yeah, I just want to reinforce and like make sure that it's like, I feel good doing this. Like it's a group task and I'm doing extra than I'm supposed to be doing. So you could say, bro, I'm doing more than I need to be doing. Like what's the point? But it's like, it's good mental bits, good mental strength and mental character building, you get me? So when I am doing leadership and stuff, for me, when I'm doing my own things, it's like I've got that skill inherited in me, you get me? So yeah, gonna go home now though and eat something and then return back to it. And yeah, we plan on handing it in tonight. So if it's handed in tonight, if it's handed in on time, you should see a screen saying coursework complete or something like that, and the video's just gonna finish. But yeah, what a journey. We literally finished last night, and then we tried to submit in the, like, say 2 a.m. We was looking to submit. Someone submitted from outside of our group, submitted into our submission link. So we had an issue with that. We had to email the teacher just to make sure that we got evidence that we done the work. And then yeah, literally just submitted it now. Going up past 11:31, we submitted it today, and it's due 2:55. So that just goes to show, make sure you're always 2 days ahead at least before like submitting and so forth. Because that was, because we done the work and because we sent the work to the teacher by email, it wasn't really nothing to fret about because it's not in our control. But yeah, just the whole aspect of getting things done on time. It's like not last minute like that. So, but the work's done, and yeah, now I've got to go to do the union. So I'm in the student union today, and yeah, it's the vlog done. Vlog done.